In the 70s and 80s, with the threat of nuclear war looming over everything and everyone convinced they were going to die any day, writers created a new genre: post-apocalyptic stories. They still exist today, and we occasionally get some big-budget Hollywood movies that take place in a futuristic hellscape. Waterworld takes place after the polar ice caps melt and the whole world is covered in water. Book of Eli takes place 30 years after a nuclear holocaust. The entire Terminator franchise is about machines using our own nukes against us. And Mad Max takes place in a world where society has collapsed due to a lack of resources. America is not alone in its creation of post-apocalyptic fiction. Two of the biggest franchises of all time in Japan both take place in a future ruined by humanity's hubris. Vampire Hunter D takes place far in the future after a nuclear war, with humanity now living in fear of the vampire nobles who feed upon them. Meanwhile, Fist of the North Star takes place closer to the apocalypse. The world is a wasteland, and Kenshiro wanders the land fighting gangs, protecting people, and defeating rival martial artists. But both of these started in the 80s, at the height of post-apocalyptic popularity. So why am I talking about them now? Killing Me, Killing You is a manga by Narita Imamushi, and the subject of today's video. It's also one of the most gorgeously drawn manga I've ever read. Seriously, every page is a work of art. The story follows two immortals trying to die in a world made weird by a catastrophic event. A few years ago, a meteor fell to Earth, and now the world is strange. Mattia, the girl on the cover, has a crystal stuck in her forehead, while Euthanasia, yes, that's the name the character chose for himself, is now some kind of weird walking tentacle monster who hides his grotesque face and arm. Each chapter follows the two of them as they wander through the world, trying to find an answer to their ongoing quest. Sometimes they help people, sometimes they just observe them. But every chapter is new and interesting. We learn more about their respective backstories, the tragedies that made them want to end their lives, and the pains they go through together. As they wander the world, they don't find any tribes of people. For the most part, it's small groups of one or two. Usually in these types of stories, you find villages or wandering clans of people. Take Walking Dead, for example. There are often bands of people working together for survival. But you don't see any of that in Killing Me, Killing You, which I thought was an interesting decision by the author. If you're looking for something both weird and gorgeous, you should check out Killing Me, Killing You today. Unfortunately, it hasn't been released in English yet. There is a French version coming out later this month, which is good news for us in America. Many times when a series is released in France, it comes to America soon after. So hopefully we'll be getting an official release soon. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, there's a link to her Fiverr page below. I'm doing a push and trying to post new videos every weekday for the next few months, so look forward to lots of new videos in the near future. Or you can click here for more manga content. I've also started a Patreon. You can click the link below or go to patreon.com/Damon. Stay safe, and I'll see you all again next time on Musings by Damon.